It's all fucked up because the women are choosing the men.
Well, it says that in the scripture. Well, it says that even in the society, the hypocrisy of Esau. When you go to a church wedding, the preacher asks, "Who gives this woman away?" And the father will stand up, "I do." How is that when she done fucked about 80 niggas already in the last 2 months?
Hold on, but nowadays the father ain't there. I done seen weddings where the little cousin giving the daughter away, or you know,
how's that?
Another woman. You know what I mean?
God.
Now that's synonymous for when brothers going into in ancient Israel, we took women.
Yeah.
And then the father would give the damsels. I mean, the man would give the damsel's father 50 shekels.
Yeah.
And then he would confirm it.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what was given away.
Right.
Because even though we took our women, we wasn't really allowed to fully, keep her or have her until the father said it was okay.
Because it was an order set up.
It was an order set up.
You could basically say women was like
property,
livestock.
That's all.
Yeah.
So they was all about. See, it ain't like the woman wasn't worth anything. She still was worth money.
Yeah.
For helping around the house and helping farming and certain things like that.
Right.
Well,
the woman is the one of the bones and the structures to the nation.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we need
people. So like, I ain't mean cut you off, but people don't stand around and listen long enough for that.
Right. They just hear, and you're right. I'm glad you bring that up. They hear a little bit of harsh words, and they leave. They don't. If it was the white man sitting up here, they'd sit there, and I'm surprised that chick stayed as long as she stayed. You know what I mean?
She's up here choosing, man.
Yeah.
That's all.
But people don't stay long enough, and their their thinking process
Attention span
is there. Attention span is not long enough for them to even consider. Just like the scripture says, my people don't even consider. They worried about, and we are men, so we do watch the basketball games, football games, we do all that. But the main thing on these people in the world, they worried about LeBron and everything that
power come on tomorrow.
that's
So it's the season 6, so that's where people mindset on.
that's where their mindset.
Chicken sandwiches and
Yep.
power.
A chicken sandwich and power.
Meanwhile, the rainforest on fire, and that's like that controls a large percentage of your breathable air, man.
That's right. And they not even worried about that. The important things we don't even consider. Just like this is important. This is the most important thing you can come across. And what people do, they shake their head, they fan their hair, they got their cell phone, sunglasses, their butt all hanging out, they with their boyfriends, and ass is all out. They don't even consider and say, well, oh, brother, what's this about?
Hey, if we had them Popeye sandwiches up here.
That's right. It'll be a line going down the street.
The lady if the lady from the commercial was over here with a plate of sandwiches.
Hey. But that's all right, because you know what? That's why the Lord said he has his elect. Because the amount of people that's not stopping up, that's the amount of people that's going to die.
Hey,
and that's a lot.
When you go out fishing, someday you're going to have a bad day, man. You might catch a lot. You might not catch nothing.
Yep.
You might get a lot that you got to throw back.
Yep.
So
that's that's just the Most High showing us a sign for all these people, they're going to get put to death. And we're not saying that we the hopefully elect. So that's why we're out here. We striving. The Lord has his elect and we striving to be it. And hopefully every man that's up here is the elect. Because we doing what the elect would do.
I'll get a scripture.
Yeah, I'm looking up something.
All right, I'll get one. This is 2 Peter 1 and 21. I believe it's 1 and 21, or is this 2? 2 Peter, 1 and 21. It says, knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture, that one there.
I got
it was 2:21.
Okay. Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
I got another precept.
2 and 21. That's not it.
Joel 9 and 21.
Go ahead.
I'll bring this out real quick.
Huh.
In 2nd Ezra 9:22, because you spoke of people, that's going to die and get put to death. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect.
Yeah.
So you got a nation of, you got a large percentage of people who was born in vain. And it said, let his grape be kept, let his elect be kept, let his chosen people, because we weren't created in vain, Lord willing.
Yeah. Because we on this the Most High's movie. It's a movie. All these people are, some of them are extras, Some of them got parts.
Everybody chasing that almighty dollar, they don't have time to consider the Lord's word,
Yeah.
You finished? I had a precept what I wanted to get. 1 Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh.
Ooh.
And if it first began at us, okay, like I asked, we went into captivity too. Okay, what shall it be? The end of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh, of God. Are y'all obeying the gospel of the Most High God? Nope.
Do y'all believe in God? Do y'all believe in God?
Jesus Negro.
They believe in being field bitches.
Yeah.
That's all right.
So it's going to
You're
stop.
going to believe in one. Look, the word God just means power. So there's going to be gods on this earth. And them Edomites, if that's a heathen or whatever, you're going to believe in God in that day.
Yeah.
They're going to believe in the Most High God, and we're going to be their gods, these women.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to rule with a rod of iron. True iron.
Yep.
Real iron.
We're
A real rod.
We're going to have a scepter, and we're going to have our rod.
Yep.
And they both are us for correction.
Yep.
With a crown on our head.
With a crown on our head.
Hey, you remember the movie Paid in Full?
Yeah.
Where he was out there and he was showing the scene of him having sex with a woman.
Yeah.
If you let a nigga like that in the kingdom, he'll literally have a crown on his head. Look at this shit right
He
here.
be making pornos.
That was Noriega too, I think.
No, that was Cameron.
That was Cameron.
Y'all should be more like this nigga right here.
Yeah.
He was a nigga, man.
He was a straight nigga. But those are the days of still men had a manly kind of spirit back then.
Right.
Yeah.
Today a nigga Jake ain't gonna do that, man. Jake will be ready about smoking weed.
Yep.
And worshiping his woman. He wasn't about worshiping them women.
Yep.
When you look at the old hustlers and shit back in the day when we came, we weren't worshiping no women like that, man. Go ahead, brother.
What was that famous quote back in the 80s? Cancel that bitch, I'll buy another.
I'll buy another one.
Yep.
That lady, what's her name? She was a politician. Dolores Tucker. She had got on all these men calling these women bitches.
That's when it started that movement against rap music, right?
Yeah.
It started from True Live Crew.
True Live Crew, yeah.
With Levano and all them.
Yeah, Luke.
Yeah, that's when he was calling himself Luke Skywalker at that time.
Yeah. Banned in the USA.
Yep. I had that album.
Me too.
Bad. He had a song where I was telling the bitch, get the fuck out of my house, bitch. I was tripping off that song. My woman at that time, she ain't like that shit.
But that was showing you that women they on a level. They're not nothing to be worshipped because they were created for us. Now these women think they could hop over us and go straight to the Most High. Matter of fact, I had that scripture. Oh, here it is. 1 Timothy 2:12. Yeah, because when Paul was on the scene, everything was they knew the law, but everything they was getting above themselves. So they were doing the churches. They were doing going off, put it like that to be specific. They were going off.
Well, I'm gonna go in a little deeper because we all know the Lord Yahweh didn't sin, right? But he would have almost been considered. I don't want to go off on this. He would almost be considered a Gentile. And why? Because when he came on the scene, they didn't believe he was the Son of the Most High. But he wouldn't have been a Gentile because he already knew the law. It wasn't like he was lost.
Yeah.
But to them, they would have looked at, like Paul, they would have looked at him like a Gentile, you know? And he was perfect, you know, he didn't sin.
Yeah. They was looking at Paul like he was wrong.
Right.
Like, oh no, you don't know what you're talking
Right.
about. Just like the Lord, how the Pharisees was looking at him like,
Right.
you calling yourself God? No,
Yep.
because they didn't understand.
Yep.
They wasn't on that level back then.
Now, when you look on YouTube, right, we're the ones getting persecuted. I'm talking about Great Millstone. And this guy, Chief Ephraim, said we were, I'm not trying to change, but he said we were rapists. You know, or we like, them guys are saying we like young girls and all that.
Yeah.
But if that was the case, why didn't the so-called white man lock us up?
Yeah.
So the so-called white man is like Pilate and Agrippa, right? Because Agrippa said to Paul, like, what did this man do? Yeah, I said, I persecute him.
I wonder what he had to say about David and how the men of Israel went to the land, one of them cities in Issachar, right? They got a young damsel for David when he was about to pass.
Right.
That was a young girl.
Yep.
It even said in the
Good point.
scripture that was a young damsel.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
Abijah.
Wasn't a virgin?
She was a virgin, right? So what he calling David? David,
A molester.
a molester.
Yep.
You know, and David was up in age.
Right.
David was on his deathbed actually, and he couldn't get
Yeah,
up.
that's a good video.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of things in the scriptures, man, that a lot of people should like, yeah.
That's fine.
That people when they don't even do now. You know? Like if a woman has a husband and they don't have a child, you know, and he got a brother, she's supposed to marry the next brother. You know, the next of kin.
That's
this
a law.
society would look at it like there's something wrong with that.
Yeah.
The same way what you can marry your cousin.
Well, Joshua, who's that? Joshua? Yeah, somebody I was reading the book of Joshua.
Yeah.
And he got off the ass and gave it.
Yeah, he said whoever can win, whoever.
Yeah. And it was his cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
So you people don't know the Lord. Y'all sit in them churches all day and don't even pick up the Bible, and then think we crazy. They think we crazy. Y'all don't pick up the Bible. You know that? Yeah. That
Our
book.
Our Bibles are used. Look, you got duct tape.
Right. Y'all don't read.
Are you a Christian? Do you believe in the Bible?
Yeah.
Jake's supposed to be teaching the youth, right?
Come on,
Yeah.
Isaac.
They're too busy switching.
Yeah.
Switching like a woman. What's that? 1 Timothy 2 and what?
Oh yeah.
That's what happened in prison.
2 and 12.
1 Timothy 2
He
and
just
12.
got out.
But I suffer not a woman to teach,
See.
nor to usurp authority over the man, but be in silence.
Right. So the woman, bring it out for me one more time,
Did y'all read that for that little niglet that came up?
No, we didn't even get the chance to. That was in my mind,
Oh,
though.
man. Y'all should have just dismissed her or cut her with
That's
those.
what we tried to say.
Yeah,
Down
yeah.
the street.
He told her
running circles all around and she was lost.
she was
She was
intrigued.
trying to find out what guy she wanted.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
1 Timothy 2 and 12. But I suffer a woman not to teach,
Yeah.
nor to usurp authority over the man, but be in silence.
So you women supposed to be silent. You women ain't all. See, you the modern day job. These women supervisors. You're not. That's way off.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be over a man. You know. So this place is upside down. This place need to go. This place got to get up out of here. You know. And the Lord is going to do it with His missiles. You know. This place need to go.
Yeah, man, this is the brother's saying he's on point, you know? And now the woman telling you what to do with, you know why? When you read the Apocrypha, what's the scripture? I think it's in Ezra, I think, when they talk about a woman that maintaineth for her husband, that's full of prudence and much reproach. Maintaining is controlling, you know? A woman's not supposed to control her husband, man. You
That
know?
happens a lot of the times because a lot of these guys out here are broke.
They're
They
broken.
don't got no job or whatever.
Yeah. That's a structure that Esau set up.
He
Oh,
set
I'ma
all
get
that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the woman. I'm gonna get them jobs. All these black women a
got it
job,
right here.
and then barely get a man a job when they come in. They ain't hiring. You know?
In Sirach 25 and 22, a man, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, imputed